It seems like things are starting to go along pretty well. Donald Trump is starting to save carrier air conditioners. He's putting a restriction on lobbyists as far as how long they can wait until they become lobbyists, that they shouldn't work for foreign governments, and so forth and so on. And it seems like he's moving it in the right direction. And everything is how you begin it. If he's beginning this way, and he's not even the president yet, and he's getting people who really know what to do with finances and things, but it's how he uses them. It makes no difference. Like I said, if there's just weeds in the garden, you have to work with weeds until you get fresh grass. And at this point in time, it's up to the boss, the manager, on how you use these people and what you tell them what to do. And if he tells them that he wants things done a certain way, then they'll be fine. But so far, he's looking to keep carrier air conditioning into this country and not to go to Mexico. He's putting limits on lobbyists. He's got this financial person from Sachs that is trying to give loans to small business people. And anything that encourages business, construction, manufacturing is good. And he said he's going to bring manufacturing back. So far, he seems to be moving in the right direction, and he hasn't even taken office yet. I hope people just give him a chance, and I hope he lives up to his promise, the promise of his numbers. When I worked out his phatic numbers, it shows the awakening of a person and somebody that has a calling. I just hope that he's just not another rich guy wanting to sit at the table with rich people. It's the poor people, the working people, and the populations that put you in office. And I hope that he fulfills the promises that he made to these people. There was an old commercial years ago, and it was about a female. It was a time that they didn't really respect females the way we do today. Today, females deserve all the respect in the world. But the commercial said, promise them anything and give them arpege. And arpege was like a perfume. And the idea was that if you give them arpege, they'll be satisfied. Well, we live in a world today that people know better. You have to fulfill your promises. And I always felt that one of the things they should do was that if somebody didn't fulfill their promises, they should just bounce the politician. You know, politicians aren't really managers. They're just kind of like almost an actor who's trying out for a job. And if he does it, he keeps on promoting his job, and that's all he does. And he promises them anything, he gives them arpege. Well, I don't think that's going to work anymore. I think you have to actually produce, and you need somebody that's a real manager to fulfill this promise. So I think that it's time that people wake up, and I hope he doesn't disappoint the masses. I hope somebody actually helps people in this country.